So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this video. I just wanted to share with you a short practice which is going to just open up the body, calm the mind, and allow you to feel a little more open to allow energy to flow freely, and for peace and gratitude and good feelings to flow freely. So just starting sitting in any position you find comfortable, take a nice deep breath in, and just close your eyes if you want to, or keep them open for a while. Just sense your body. Feel all the little things that are happening in your body. Notice any tension. Notice any discomfort. Even noticing what your mind is focused on. Use the breath whenever you need it, taking the breath in and releasing it. To soften the body further, to deepen your connection to your body. And as you deepen your connection with your body, let the mind join that relaxation by using your breath. The breath is the bridge between the mind and the body. And just drop your head forwards and just feel physically what that does to you. Allow small movements. Just tiny little stretching. Use your breath and breathe into that tiny stretch. And just bringing the head back up. Taking another beautiful breath in. And exhale. Just going to bring the arms up to the side and then up to the top of or just above the head. Clasp the hands together and just breathe in that space and let go of the hands right back down to the side. I'm going to do that a couple of times. In your own timing, just lift the arms up above the head, have a look at them, looking up to the sky, taking a breath in and releasing them back down again. And again, breathing in. There's no right or wrong way to breathe. The breath is just helping you to connect, and release the arms back down again. Rolling your head down into a child's pose, where your chest is just resting on or in between your thighs. Just allow yourself to sink into the floor. Allow yourself to melt for a moment and just observe your breath. We won't linger too long, just rising up. We're going to come to a plank position when you're ready. A bit more active than we have been. And just breathe in this place. See if you can bring that beautiful relaxation to a position which is a bit more challenging. If it's too challenging like this, just simply place your knees on the floor. Keep the neck nice and long. Shoulder blades down, And we're just going to let the body come down to the floor. Open up into a nice arch position. Again, if the position you see is a bit too much, just let your elbows be on the floor instead of the hands. Breathing into all the spaces you feel being stretched. And again, allow movement. Let it be an alive stretch. We're not static. And releasing that, just pushing your hips up into a downward dog type position. Again, allow movement. Follow your own pattern, your own breath. Keep breathing. If you feel like you need to have a little wiggle or stand on one leg, anything that feels good, just allow it to come. I'm just going to place one foot in front of the other into a sort of a lunge. And we're going to begin to play a little bit as you see. Find your own way to move through and open up the hips using this transfer of weight as you sink into your hips. And don't worry if you're not as flexible as I am, or if you are more flexible. There's no right or wrong, there's just connecting or not. So use your breath. Allow the pelvis to soften as you switch from one side to the other. And I'm not prescribing how many times you do this, as you may have noticed. And we'll just shift on to a more standing position. Widen the feet. Call this the horse stance in Tai Chi. This is a great moment to feel like a tree. So root the feet, root the legs. The legs are the trunk of the tree. They are strong. As you can see, the hands just coming in with the breath, and out with the breath. As you breathe in, the hands rise up above the head slightly, and then as you breathe out, they sink back down. You just want to have this floating motion. As you breathe in, and you breathe out. Again, this is a guideline. Feel free to adapt this however you feel is right. Just keep breathing. And reaching all the way up to the top, having a nice stretch, and release it. All the way down. You can roll the head down, roll the shoulders, whatever feels good. Begin to just let your body move and wriggle. I'm just going to do some rising up with a nice big stretch up to the sky, and sinking and wriggling and melting down, however you feel is comfortable. Use that exhale. One more time. Let it go. I'm going to finish this session with a bounce. So just coming into a neutral position, feet facing forward. Close your eyes and just begin to bounce. It's almost as if the floor is disappearing and reappearing. Use this as a little body scan, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your lower back and pelvis, letting the top of the head almost feel like someone is holding it up with a string, like a puppet, and you can just hang there and bounce. This releases all tension, built up emotions. Just keep bouncing, and perhaps you want to move your arms with your breath, perhaps not. Keep breathing in and letting it go out. Bringing it to a close. The bouncing ends. And just stand still for a moment, feeling grateful that you showed up for yourself. Maybe a small smile comes to your lips. Maybe a big sigh. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for joining me. I hope this has served you. Feel free to come back to this whenever you feel is needed. Whenever you want a very quick release of built up emotion and built up energy that just needs a peaceful way out.